Uh, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to today's episode 2 of Us Being Us. I know it's just myself today. Um, I'm just trying to grind. You know what I mean? Today my day been alright. I woke up kind of late, so I didn't really go to classes. But all jokes aside, though, the topics we got going on today is gonna be a pretty good one. I'm gonna just talk to you guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you guys how it is. Uh, I feel like I want to try to, tell myself, hey, like I want to talk to you guys. Talking straight to a camera, talking straight to, whoever is watching this video. You know what I mean? But the first topic we're gonna get into is: are we rushing life fast? I feel like I'm 20 years old. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people won't say their age on camera, but I don't think I'm rushing life too fast. I feel like I'm just taking it day by day. Um, there's a lot of pressure on it, man, when you doing a lot of things. And I mean, if you in the hood or you're not you in a bad situation of living, I feel like you see a lot of things. You definitely see a lot of things um, growing up. Seeing little kids, putting down grown men, or you see, how would I say it? You see like a lot of things you shouldn't be seeing growing up. I feel like life for me is just taking day by day. For other people, it just depends at the pace you're going. You know what I mean? Life is great. Life is good. I feel like not only that I'm starting a podcast, I'm doing this, I'm doing everything, and I have that vision. Like I say, you know what I'm saying? I can't rush things. I'm not gonna be rich, if I don't take no risk, or if I don't take, you know what I mean? So it's like overall, I feel like I'm very thankful for myself. I'm very relaxed. I'm happy. I mean, I'm in school, but it's like I ain't, if you know me, I'm not a school type of person. But I feel like at the end of the day, I do want to try to take myself accountability of trying to record every day, trying to be myself, and like I said, it's just depending on the relationships you have and the time and effort that you put into, you know, trying to take life fast or take life slow. I say take it slow, man, because there's a lot of um, there's a lot of things in life that you can't get back. You can't get that time back. Same thing as I tell everybody else that's like a senior or that's, trying to do what they want to do in life. Just take your time, bro. Like that opportunity gonna come. Or that opportunity gonna, you feel me? So, you know, I just think that's it for that topic. I just wanted to touch bases on that first, because that's the first topic, you know, of the day, you know. Um, I would say things nobody warns us about being an adult. Man, I had a lot of talks, man, with my family, with friends, you know, especially with my uncles or, just older people that's older than me. I had a lot of people tell me about adult life, but I didn't see adult life till I was, 18, you know. 18, I feel like 18 and up, I feel like you gotta do stuff on your own. I've been doing stuff on my own, but you gotta commit to that. You gotta keep going, rather it's working a job or, helping your family or, trying to do the most things in life. I feel like for for sure though, I feel like a lot of people ain't gonna a lot of people ain't gonna tell you stuff that they don't want you to know. But you got, and then in the future you gonna figure out that stuff for yourself, you know. So always remember, bro. Hey, talk to your parents, either your mom or your dad, or whatever relationship you got. Tell them like, hey, bro, like you need to keep going for yourself. You need to keep, life is not, it ain't no, it ain't no difference. You feel me? So, like, even when I record a video, you know, do I get nervous? Yes. I don't be in front of the camera like that. But for me to get to where I need to go, like I said, I got a vision for this, man. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep letting myself, know how I want to be in life. I'm a grind, bro. Rather it's day and night. Rather I'm in the same spot today. I'm gonna be here for y'all. I'm gonna be here for everyone that's in life, bro. You know what I mean? So you just gotta keep going, bro. I wanna a podcast, or I wanna be an actor, bro. Like I have so many things I wanna do in general. You know, definitely wanna go to some venues and definitely, interact with people, record that as like, you know, it being kind of like comedy or something. Like just anything, bro, to entertain myself, bro, and the things that I watch, you know. Um, yeah, man. That's kind of all I got. All I have for today. Well, just for that topic, but social media is lying to us. Let me get in this. I really do want to talk about this, man, cause social media, bro. Social media is today's world. You know, I don't know how it was back in the day in the 18, 17, 1900s and stuff, but I'm glad I was born in 2000. You know what I mean? I'm glad I was in this area today, cause boy, I would have been crashed out. Would have been, man. I need internet. You know what I mean? I need my phone. I need a laptop or TV. You know, like I wouldn't mind having that type of stuff. I just can't be without it. You feel me? I feel like with social media though, there's some things people post, and there's some things that you look at, you like, dang, like is that real? And then you gotta check it 4, 5, 6 times. Then you like, damn, I didn't mean to, you know what I mean? I didn't think that real. Then you tell your partner something, or you tell your girl something, you like, and then she come back to you and she tell you, dang, like, that ain't real. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think a lot of stuff on social media does lie to you, bro, regardless, bro. Because now AI coming into the world, man, and AI, bro, AI gonna take over, bro. I can't even tell you. And how long that, how long that it take over, bro. I just gonna grind, bro. Overall with the social media stuff, man. Like I don't care what it takes. If social media lie to you, you just gotta be. I can't even tell you how much, bro. How much it is, or what it'll be to tell you something different. I already know people gonna laugh at me because I'm starting a podcast. I don't care. Does my face look like I care? Hell nah, I don't care, bro. You know what I mean? I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for my sake because I'm going to keep going. Keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Rather this works out or rather acting work out. I don't care. You know what I mean? I just want to be able to be straight, be good. You feel me? So we on to the next topic. Is college still worth it in 2026? That's a good question. I think college, well, it just depends who you are as a person. Like I say, I'm not a school type of person. Uh, but I will go to school. Yeah, excuse me. I'm in school right now, But yeah, for sure though, I feel like school is definitely definitely worth it for 2026. I definitely think that everything is good, in between things. Like I said, it just depends what you taking, your major, or you want to meet friends or anything like that. Like just keep going for real. You know what I mean? I'm trying. I'm really trying, bro. I had a lot of mistakes and issues that I had to get through just to get to where I am now, just to get into college. I had scholarships. I had times where I was like, okay, like, should I go to college or should I stay? Bro, you want to better yourself, go to college, bro. I used to say, yeah, I ain't going to school no more. I ain't going to school. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. I used to be that person. Then now it's like I ain't even that person no more. Like college, cool. You meet new people. I mean, I haven't really been talking to nobody for real, but you meet new people. But I mean, I say college is worth it 2026, but if you have stuff going for yourself, like you're a rapper or you're a YouTuber or anything that doesn't like need like any type of certification or work or anything, and you making money out of it, bro, I say just continue doing that. But overall, I say college is worth it 2026. I think that's my thing. All right, man, we gonna do this last topic. I'm not trying to make this video too long. Yeah, though, I feel like what would I tell myself? What would I tell my 18-year-old self? Man, because I was 16 and 17, then 18. When I turned 19, it felt different. When I turned 20, it was just like, it's just the same thing. But what I tell my 18-year-old self, I'm glad I'm doing good. I'm glad like that 18-year-old self told me I should go to college. I should do what I'm doing and keep going and keeping my life upon myself and telling myself, yeah, like I did this, I accomplished this. You know what I mean? Because if I didn't accomplish this, bro, trying to make a video or make a podcast, bro, I don't even know for real. But I'm thankful though. I really am thankful, for where I am now and for the things that I done, But I really am like, okay, like, yeah, like he did that. Like he did something nobody else wouldn't. He wouldn't put himself out there on the internet. He wouldn't do this. He wouldn't do that, But maybe one time, I never doubted myself. I believed in myself. I was going to make it in something. And one thing, I was going to make it in something. And TK did that. 18-year-old TK did that. Championship, did that. Playoff run, did that. You know what I mean? Like sports, like, did that. Like, doing this, like, I accomplished that. I did that. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's what I tell my 18-year-old self. Like, I accomplished that one thing in life, But like I say, that's it for today's video. Like and subscribe. If you don't like and subscribe, I don't even give a fuck. At the end of the day, I'm doing me. I ain't trying to do no cussing on here, no. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the next video is hopefully gonna be a lot better. I'm just trying to do a podcast, man. I got my mic. I don't really got too much equipment, but when I do get some money, I am gonna get some equipment. I am going to, get another room. I'm gonna be switching from here and there. The solo podcast, probably like I say in my room, but just on the fact that I got a quiet room. But with me, and I got my own room. But with me, yeah, man, just like and subscribe. Share this video with your mama, your dad, your grandma, your sister, your cousin, your baby mama, your ancestor, anybody. You know what I'm saying? Just get it out there. Like and subscribe. TK out. I'm gone. On to the next podcast. I see y'all boy later.